Welcome back to China Price Watch. In today's Money Matters, we're talking about what keeps the fake silk market running. The profit margins for these real silk quilts are limited. A reporter from China Quality Journal found that natural silks could be divided into three grades: superfine silks, first-class silks, and second-class silks. The lowest market price for superfine mulberry silks is $39 per kilogram, with a wholesale price of $85. A real high-quality silk quilt would bring its merchant only an $8 profit. Wholesalers take a large chunk of the $8 profits, leaving merchants with no more than $3 per silk quilt. During the investigation, the reporter saw that one famous silk quilt brand had announced its latest domestic unified retail prices. As of last August, this brand's silk quilt prices have been rising from $116 to $190. This brand also explained that its rising prices of silk quilts raw materials that force them to raise the silk quilt prices. The reporter looked up into some of the information and found that the price of mulberry silk was $29 at the end of 2009 and increased to $42 within the next 6 months. Interestingly enough, local law enforcement departments are aware of fake silk products flooding domestic markets. However, they don't take the initiative to check those fake quilt salesmen. A merchant told the reporter that Industrial and Commercial Bureau, or ICB, usually would not apprehend silk merchants unless a merchant forgot to pay the ICB officials in advance. He added that if the ICB looked into them, they'd have to say lots of compliments to the ICB officials and accept the inspections with a really good attitude, and to pay those officials thousands of dollars in bribes. An anonymous source said that at the end of 2009, the local ICB had asked every merchant to donate at least $16 without reason. It was a mandatory donation. The ICB had collected more than $1 million at that time. However, the ICB director explained that those penalties were actually education funds commissioned by the local government. While the anonymous source indicated that he had never heard of such an education fund, he did say that he knew about the $65,570 in rent every year and $8,070 in state and land taxes, along with extra fees for the ICB. Experts indicated that it should be a priority in the Chinese silk market to strengthen the ICB's supervision and take effective measurements to crack down on the fake silk quilts, so that there will be space for real silk quilts to stay on shelves. Don't go away, because up next for our question of the day, we'll hear from Beijingers to see if they have purchased a silk quilt before. Stay tuned.